It doesn't really matter how good you are at your instrument. It really matters if you fucking show up and if you actually care about what you're doing, and that's all I really care about.
Howdy, listeners. Welcome to Bat Local Live, and thank you very much for tuning in to our very first live in-studio interview. I'm your host, Tony, and today we'll be sitting in with the Stephen Lear Band. Thank you very much for having us, guys. Be sure to listen to the audio from today's episode on Spotify at Bat Local Live, and subscribe for some more live in-studio content like this. With that being said, gentlemen, please begin.
sunshine when she. It's the one when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house, it ain't no home, baby. And any time that she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Cause ain't no sunshine when she's gone now in this house. It ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. Sunshine when she's only darkness every day. Cause ain't no sunshine when she's gone in this house. Ain't no home now. Anytime she goes away.
Thank you guys very much. Very good first two songs there. I'm very impressed. What is the story behind your guys' band name?
The Stephen Lear Band?
Yes,
it's
sir.
Actually, Stephen Lear, I have 4 names. Stephen Lear is 2 of them, and they belong to both grandfathers on the opposite side of my family. That's how I got that.
Oh, okay.
Actually, all my names are comprised of family names. Which
That
is
sounds
really
right. Oh
interesting.
my gosh.
But yeah, that's what we went with.
Heck yeah.
Heck
oh
yeah.
my goodness. And you're from Ohio, correct?
Mm-hmm. Cincinnati born and raised.
Heck yeah. Sir, what would you say the difference is between, the Colorado music scene and the Ohio music scene?
There actually is one. That would probably be the biggest difference.
There is
I don't
no
know.
Ohio music scene.
A lot of people shit on Ohio, and there's it's definitely for a reason. But there's some good music that comes out of there. You just got to know where to find it. It's a big underground scene out there, I should say.
Okay.
Very much underground.
Got to do some networking in
You
general.
really do.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So I guess branching out further than that question, how accepting would you say the Colorado music scene's been here? You know, we have really high standards when it comes to jam band music, psychedelic rock.
For sure. I've loved every second of it. I wouldn't change it for anything. I think I'm right where I'm supposed to be, and I think we're all doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing, right where we're supposed to be doing it. The scene has been so kind to us. We literally started back in May of 2022, and, you know, we honestly had nobody backing us really except for a few friends, and, you know, we've really built everything that we've done has been built from the ground up. None of us had 10,000 followers on our Instagrams already. None of us were already in any other famous bands or anything like that. So we've really built everything from the ground up, and that's all because of the community. I mean, the community has just been so accepting and rewarding too.
Heck yeah. I was at the So Many Road show, and the bouncer said you guys are already famous already in the community. So
No, we're getting there.
Be looking to hear a lot more of that lately, especially with what you're playing. So I know we got a lot of eclectic musicians in your band all together. What
Yes.
would you say? What's everyone's music projects? Just going around if you
Well,
just wanted to promote
First, I want to
yourself?
introduce these guys standing behind me. Tyler over here on the bass, Max behind me on the keys, and our newest member, Ben Waterson, killing it back here on the drums.
Ben,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah, I'll hand this off to them and let them go around and answer that question.
Yeah, you know, as far as background goes, I come from a jazz background, so, you know, try and get some of that, you know,
Heck yeah.
some of that theory stuff in here when I can,
No, that makes sense.
you know. Yeah.
And any other music projects that you're playing in? Do you play with the jazz band?
Yeah, from time to time. Sometimes I'll just do some you know, gigs, random gigs.
Yeah, just to keep yourself busy. I understand.
Nothing super consistent though, but you know, it's a lot of fun playing jazz, and it's a lot of fun being here as a contrast. I'll say that.
Heck yeah, you're definitely a big part for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Max over here on the keys. Oh yeah, the question again. Oh yeah, what's your other music project, man? I already know this question, but be sure to tell the audience.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm in another band, Psychotic Centennial, as a singer, but I mean, that really had nothing to do with this. I've been playing keys for like 5 years now, I want to say, and my influences are probably the Doors and the Beatles, that old school style of piano playing.
Could definitely
you know?
see a lot of that.
Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Heck yeah,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Hello.
Hey Ben.
I've been drumming for a while. Started taking lessons when I was like 8, so it's been about 18 years. And I was in a band for about 4 years, and it fell apart over the summer. So
Oh, I'm sorry
that's
to
part of the
hear
reason why I got involved with this, and I'm happy that Cooper's willing to let me play with these guys.
You're kicking off really strong, by the
Thank
way.
you. I am in another band. We're called Riverman. Just another project I got involved with.
Awesome.
Once my old band fell apart, I got pretty keen on just trying to play with as many musicians as possible and anyone who'll have me. So,
I got you staying busy like Tyler over here. I understand.
oh yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. Awesome.
Heck yeah, that's my awesome band.
All right, you guys could go ahead and play the rest of your set, and I'll hit you hard in the
All right.
conclusion.
This next song is called Foxy Lady. Foxy Lady by Jimi Hendrix. This next song is a little original by us. This is called What Happened to My Lover. You can find this on Amazon, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, SoundCloud. The list goes on. We're everywhere. What Happened to My Lover?
Said you was coming around yesterday, but I heard no knocks
happened to First of all, let me just start by saying I want to give it up for Bad Local Live for having us on. This is going to be our last song of the evening. It's such a pleasure to be here and to be a part of something that's going to be so great. And one more time for the band behind me, we've got Tyler on the bass, Ben kicking it over there, back there on the drums, and Max on my left over here on the keys. This song is called The Well by Marcus King Band. Thank y'all so much for watching. Stephen Lear Band. Thank y'all so much.
Another awesome set from the Stephen Lear Band. Thank you guys very much for having us today. We really appreciate it. Going into some conclusion questions, what do you think are some different states or regions you think your sound would prosper? You know, what do you want to tour at?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everybody
I got
loves the
you.
blues.
I feel like everywhere would definitely be the obvious question for sure, but you know,
Specifically, right now we're just trying to take over Colorado. Start here, and then if we can capture this place, then really the world's our oyster.
I'm sure they would appreciate this like sound in Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, anywhere the Great
Yeah.
Lakes, guys. Like, get it
Yeah.
out there. for
Even
sure.
over in Europe, they be getting down to the blues, man.
Oh my goodness,
They
they
love
have
it
some
dirty.
crazy blues people in
Yeah,
Europe. Though.
England, we're ready to go anywhere.
I'm not even gonna get you started on Jimi Hendrix, but all right. What brought you guys all together originally, though, is the real question. What does it take to really set something this cool up?
Finding people that really care. That's the biggest part. It doesn't really matter how good you are at your instrument. It really matters if you fucking show up and if you actually care about what you're doing. And that's all I really care about. I mean, these guys show up and, you know, they're behind me right now. That's what counts and that's what matters. And that's honestly how we've gotten to be so big, is just, you know, not big, but you know what I mean, as a band, you know, together, big in our own little world here, is just because, like, I don't know, I think we've established that we all really give a shit. And we're going to have bad gigs, and we're not going to make money, and, like, it ain't even about that. And, like, that's what's important. That's what a good band should be built on.
That's a perfect message
Yeah.
coming from the man Steven himself.
Yeah, thank you. I know that was probably too insightful, but
No, it's all bad. It's all good. It's all good.
sorry. I know.
All right,
help it.
you're showing us your own personal delay style there. Really proud psychedelic guitarist over here. But what would you say is the band's future inspiration and genre emphasis?
Future inspiration, and what was the second part?
Genre emphasis. So,
Genre
like,
emphasis.
who are you trying to be like if you were to
Well,
emulate?
I don't think we all come from such different things that I don't think we can really be any one thing. I think right now we're sort of a couple of things, but I think that's just because we're still new to this, and you know, we're still kind of finding our way and finding our groove. But I don't know. I don't really see one fit genre for this band all the time. I mean, I know what I love to play, and these guys know what they love to play, and I think we're just going to constantly be coming together to form things that are of everybody's taste, and that's going to create some good music.
100%.
Yeah.
I think if the whole community believed in that, we'd see a lot more special folks like you around here in general. That concludes our episode for today. Be sure to list any indie, modern, alternative, punk, thrash, or metal local to the area. And any questions you think we missed or should ask in the future, please list in the comments. But other than that, please play us out, guys.
Thank you, Bat Local Live.